What's up, you guys? Welcome back. Today I have yet another Ulta haul. I'm gonna have quite a few hauls to share with you guys because my birthday lands in April, so it is my time to splurge, and I just wanted to share with you guys all the good stuff that I found at Ulta, some of the new stuff that I also picked up, and just to see what your guys' opinions are if you have tried any of these products. So I'm going to go ahead and share with you guys what I picked up at Ulta. If you guys want to check it out any further, I will have everything linked down below for you guys. We're going to get diving right into this, so let's get started. So I've got makeup, I've got skincare, I've got body care, I've got perfume. On top of that, I do have some stuff that was sent to me in PR that I'm also going to share with you guys. But as that time comes, I will definitely disclose to you guys what I received in PR, so then you guys know what's PR and what's not. So I'm just going to get diving into it and share with you guys the first couple of things that we picked up. So when I walked into my Ulta, I did come across, like, first, right in front and center was the new e.l.f. and Dunkin Donuts collection. I did not pick up everything because so much of it, I mean, I showed up at like 11 a.m. I think, and by then so much of it had already been picked through and it hadn't even been open that long. So I picked up what I could, what I knew I would use off camera, and what really interested me. I don't know if this is going to work as well as the other e.l.f. sponges. I do really like the maroon one, but it was too good to not pick up. The whole idea of like a round sponge doesn't really attract me, but I couldn't help myself. The next thing I picked up from the e.l.f. and Dunkin Donuts collection was this. This is one of the top things I wanted to get. It is the Glazed for Days lip gloss set. Oh my goodness. So the orange one smells like chocolatey, and the pink one smells very fruity. There you have the swatches of the pink and the orange one. Very transparent. It's not going to give a lot of color off the lip, but so I assume that you can use both of them on top of a lipstick or something just to pair it. Let's actually try it right now. I do have a little bit of a liquid lipstick, so I'll take the pink one and kind of just dot it right here in the center and see how that works, like that, just a little bit. Oh, and if you're wondering if it tastes like anything, it doesn't. I did pick up their eyeshadow palette, and it does come with a set of 3. So you've got the chocolate frosted with sprinkles, strawberry frosted, and then the Boston cream at the very, very bottom. Funny enough, these are all the donuts that we pick up all the time when we get a box of Dunkin Donuts. My husband's super into Boston cream. My kids each like their sprinkled donuts, and then I'm very plain. I just like the chocolate frosted donuts. So let's look at this one. This one here is the Boston cream. So here is Boston cream. I'm actually kind of impressed by how yummy these colors look. This one has very, very fairy-like vibes. Very soft and pretty and pink. And then the top one right here, this like frosted white one, is actually really chunky, but it came off really nice on the skin. And then the last one we're going to test out is the chocolate frosted with sprinkles. Of the 3 palettes, this is probably the hardest one to have swatched. Like, it doesn't come out as creamy as the other 2 did. Definitely the first 2, the baby pink one was surprisingly like the softest one. I feel like that one would be really pretty as like toppers for eyeshadows. This one is fine, but just swatching it, it feels like the hardest of the 3. The last item I picked up was the Coffee Lip Scrub. So cute. It says, "Hey Hot Stuff" on the back. Looks just like that. I assume it's going to be very similar to the other very gritty e.l.f. lip scrubs that are really popular. I really like the e.l.f. lip scrubs. I think they're like, they've got that good grit to them, you know, where it really like gets like everything to exfoliate. Oh, it smells just like coffee. So that is everything I picked up from the collection. Let's move on to the next thing I picked up. I did have to stock up on just like basic necessities. So I did pick up the Cerave facial moisturizing lotion. This is their PM edition. I've used this for about 2 years now. Absolutely love it. I mix this at night, usually with like a rose hip oil or some sort of facial oil, just to give me a little bit of extra oomph, how easily it absorbs into the skin, and I don't feel like my skin is super sticky throughout the night. So very much a favorite of mine. And then the other CeraVe item I picked up was my foaming cleanser. The next item was actually sent by Urban Decay. They did send over their Wild Green palette. This is gorgeous, like stupid gorgeous. The Urban Decay Wild Lash Mascara. Look at this palette though, you guys. I think this is gonna be a perfect like spring palette. Like I just get such beautiful festival vibes from it. For Urban Decay, I feel like it's a little different. I like the way that the colors play. And when I saw this, I was a little nervous that it was gonna be one of their more bolder palettes. I feel like I always see right around spring and summertime, they come out with some palettes that are just very vibrant. And this was like very soft, like wearable, very wearable greens, which I really appreciate. So I do plan to play with this. I'll probably maybe do like a video either of like my stuff that I did with Ulta, like this haul, or its own. But I kind of think maybe I'll do like one big video together. But I really wanted to play with this palette. I think, you know, it looks fun. And again, I like that it's more wearable colors. I feel like I would dive to this palette a little bit more. So I was trying to revamp my foundation area and trying to get some new foundations, as well as kind of go back to some of my basics. Because I've tried quite a few different ones this past year, but I feel like I kind of missed some of the basics that I've always enjoyed. So I did pick up some drugstore foundations, some more nostalgia products, but I knew that they were going to be a good blend. So the first one I picked up was the Infallible Pro Glow. This has been around for a very long time. I do have some that I feel like are very similar to this, but there is something about this foundation that I just enjoy having in my collection at all times. It has been some time since I've had it, so I decided to pick it up again. And then I was looking for the Covergirl 3-in-1 foundation. So I picked this one up. It's got the new packaging with the red cap and everything. I obviously was looking for the blue cap. So I picked up the shade 840. They didn't have my normal shade, which I think is 835. I kind of like range somewhere around there, but this one is shade 840. And it has been some time since I've used this foundation, and I know it has been because I had to go back into like my old videos to find this foundation to remember what shade I was. I have been using it, and I feel like it's not the same. I don't know what's going on. This was like one of my holy grail tried and true drugstore foundations, and there is something off and I can't figure it out. I can't figure out if my skin doesn't like it anymore, or they changed something, or I'm just like, I'm tripping. Something's wrong. That's what I think. I think I'm tripping, but who knows, right? Like, yeah, actually something could be like different in this, or my skin might just not like it. But the last couple times that I've worn this, I have not seen anything good. Like, I'm like so mad about it. So I'm still trying it. I'm still playing around with it. We're hoping. We're hoping. So I did pick up another powder. I picked up the Maybelline Fit Me. This is the one in Fair. I do have the medium and I have the light. And the light, I feel like really does something funky under my eyes. And watching like a bunch of these TikToks, a lot of the girls were using like this Fair one. So I picked up the Fair, and I've used it a few times. I like it to just set underneath my eyes, but I tried baking with this twice and it was way too drying underneath my eyes. Like, it really looked, it aged me really badly. So I've been only using it to like set underneath my eye area and kind of highlight my, you know, spots where I want to be highlighted, but I definitely did not enjoy baking with it. This one, so long since I've used this again, but this is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. I did also pick up the e.l.f. concealer. This is the 16-hour camo concealer in light beige. And then I did pick up two lipsticks. I did pick up two lip liners, and then I also picked up two lip liners. I did pick up two lip liners from L'Oreal. These are the Ultra Creamy Glides, but they have a matte, like a velvety matte finish. So the one that I have opened right now is the one that I am wearing on my lips. And I have it kind of outlined, and I have found it to be very, very similar to my natural lip color. So here you have it right here. And then I did pick up the next shade 112, which this one is a little bit lighter. So they were really creamy, and so far, I mean, it's working. So I did pick up the Loving Tan Deluxe Bronzing Mousse. This is the one for medium to dark skin tones. This was actually really hard to find in my area, and I think it's like everybody else is probably on the same boat. Like, they are ready to tan, they're ready to get going. So I picked up just the Ulta Glove and this one. I actually just found my Saint Tropez one, which is like all black. I really like the glove from Saint Tropez, but I picked up this just in case I couldn't find it. Thankfully I did. So Your girl's gonna be looking nice and tan here very soon. Items, these are the last items that I got in PR. I actually got some stuff sent in from Thayer. Never tried their brand. Obviously, I've seen it tons of times. I've seen people talk about it, but let me show you guys what they sent. So the first thing they sent over was the Thayer's Radiance Boosting Serum. So they sent over that. Then they sent over their facial toner that has witch hazel in it, and it is alcohol free. So we'll give that a shot. And then they sent over the Radiance Boosting Cleanser as well as the Radiance Boosting Balm. Like I said, I've seen their brand before. I know I've heard people rave about certain products. I don't really remember which ones, but thank you to Thayer's for sending that over. I'll definitely give it a shot. I actually need a toner, so I'm very appreciative of that. I have actually revamped a bunch of my perfumes. Like I have some ride and die perfumes that I always have in my collection. This is what I picked up. This is the original Miss Dior Eau de Toile, I think is how you say it. Probably butchered that. This is actually a very memorable perfume. It's what I wore on my honeymoon. It is classic, it's floral, it's very girly, it's a really great perfume, and it's one of my top favorite perfumes to recommend to my friends if they like more of that like girly vibe. So Jeremy and I were in the skincare section, and I was specifically looking for a face, you know, those like soft face peels that kind of just like crumble up when you're like rubbing it in. I think Huda Beauty makes one, and I don't remember who else makes one, but I know Huda Beauty makes one. And I was wanting something similar to that, so I was going through all the little brands trying to find something very similar to that, which if you know, let me know of a good like instant facial peel, because I feel like sometimes I have just like dry spots from my acne medicine. But no luck, right? Like we couldn't find anything, but I came across this, and it was the Instant Firm Eye X treatment from Peter Thomas Roth. And I was like, oh my gosh, like this is what I've seen on TikTok, and like I'm telling you, Jeremy, like it's supposed to be phenomenal. And he was like, really? And I was like, yes, come here. So of course I had makeup on, so I wasn't gonna try it on, but I tried it on Jeremy's crow feet, like right here. And so we did one side with it and one side without. And it says that it takes about 3 to 5 minutes to work. So I put it on, and I must have put a little too much though, because it ended up having like this white cast around it, which I had read in the informational pamphlet that you really just need a little bit. And so we put some on, we were walking around the store. Oh my God, there's something in my eye. Holy cow. Sorry, there was a hair in my eye and that hurts so bad. So we were walking around the store. We put this on him. We waited the 3 to 5 minutes, walked around the store. I kid you not, it was so freaking smooth. Like, yes, you could see that he had the crow's lines, but it was smoothed out. It was impressive. I was like, holy cow. And Jeremy was like so impressed that he's like, we're buying it. Like, I don't care what you say, we're getting it. Not cheap at all, but in the end, the amount that you need is so little that I feel like this product is gonna last you a long time. Just try it, give it a shot, because it's so cool. I normally get Botox right in here, but kind of in between that period of when I need to go back and, you know, go right, kind of in that period between I need to go back and I kind of want to prolong it just a little bit more, they start to get a little bit faint and become a little bit more noticeable, and I figured this could help, you know, kind of glide that over until I can get myself in for another Botox appointment. Yes, I do use Botox. I'm very transparent about that. I use Botox only in my forehead, and I do filler in my lips. It's something that I thought would be kind of fun to use, and being that it was my birthday and I'm aging gracefully, now is the time to really bump up that skincare as much as possible. So I'm going to share with you guys 2 last products, and again, very gimmicky. I don't know if they work, but I had to buy them, and my husband and I were laughing because he was like, you need it. Like, give it a shot, girl. Give it a try. And these are the products by Truly. So I picked up the Acai Your Boobies. This is the Boob Butter and the Acai Your Boobies Boob Serum. So they did have a couple different ones to try out. One was like hydrate. One was for hydrating. One was for toning, I believe. And the one I picked up was for firm and tighten. So this one's got acai, dragon fruit, retinol, apricot, and an antioxidant boost in it. This is the body butter right here. It's like that more whipped butter to it. It is thick and it is hard to get out. And I kind of don't like to rub this on my chest by itself because I feel like it almost makes me feel like I'm pulling at my skin too hard. So I typically will use that and then put a couple of drops of this serum, and it just kind of nicely glides, and it has hydrated my skin so nicely. I've been using it now for about a week or so, and I just feel like my skin is so hydrated. It says that you're supposed to use this twice a day, like morning and night. I've only been using it once a day only because I'm worried that if I feel like it's almost too moisturizing, that if I use it every day and every night, I will break out on my chest, and I really don't want that. So I'm just trying to like ease my way into it. These were kind of fun to try out. I'm excited to use them. That is everything I picked up from my Ulta haul, you guys. Let me know down below what you guys have seen in here. Maybe you've tried some stuff, what your thoughts are on it. If you guys want to see that updated jewelry, why do I keep saying jewelry? If you want to see that updated perfume collection, let me know in the comments. I'd be more than happy to share with you. I'm going to forewarn you now, I am not very good at notes. I will have to do my homework to share with you the notes that are in it. But I'd be more than happy to share with you guys what is in my perfume collection. Thank you so much for watching again. If you guys have not checked out like my latest video, I posted quite a few videos here recently. Make sure to check them out. I've done some unboxings, some other hauls, a tutorial, and I do plan to do something with all of this, so keep an eye out for that. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, as well as hitting the subscribe button if you are new to my channel. I hope you guys will stick around. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.